Okay, we have one more panel discussion. Is going to be moderated by Fr Stefano Del Bove, Associate Lecturer of Pontifical Gregorian University, and is going to involve all the project showcase speakers. So if the speakers that have presented the showcase could come up here to the stage, that would be great. We've lost a few people, I have a feeling. And we might need to have a shorter version of the original. Unfortunately,
don't worry.
The delays has been inevitable with the breaks.
I have been teacher of many people in this room, including Freddy, Nicholas, and so don't worry.
Grazie.
I was counting how many speakers you heard today, and so I said, well, the first word you have in your mind at this point is enough. But I have a very difficult task because you have heard so much and many of you are looking forward to the gala dinner. So let's try to do something short, different, and good for everybody. But I want for a second that you remember how many witnesses, great insights, so many good news and information you heard today. And thank you to the Council's team for giving to us this amazing opportunity. Thank you so much. Now, I will ask to the people that all the contribution we just heard, just to do a gift to you, something to bring, an extra to bring with you, to put in your luggage, leaving Rome, and that's the answer to a question. You explained to us many impactful contributions, and many of you show us as you try to be, as you really be, creative leaders. My question, and it's just for an answer, and that's, I think, a lot that you can give to us. What helped to you to remain a creative leader? Because it's easy at the beginning. You are young, you have a big project, the first steps, but life is long. Many experience happens. What makes you keep being a creative leader? So just a quick gift, an answer, which is a gift to help us to keep being a leader. So please.
Maybe I'll try. I think starting ImpactSG, moving from being a volunteer to a full-time staff, I think it was hinging upon three things. I think one was loyalty to my co-founders and to my community, because even as a grown-up, we already engaged at least 100 individuals. And for them to see where we've come, I guess it was a commitment to them to make sure that we could bring this further. Second, I hold three values very dear to my heart. It's three H's, honesty, humility, and humanity. Honesty, what you see is what you get. Humility is, I don't know everything there is to know. I need to work with others. And humanity, that we need to work for a higher purpose. And I think the last point for me of what kept me going, I think is purpose, but also more importantly is my 4 kids. Because I know that they are going to grow up into a world that is more tumultuous, challenging, and the very least I can do now is to try and make it a bit better for them. So I think that's what keeps me going and motivated to continue on in this leadership journey. It's not done yet, but I'm excited to see where myself and my co-founders and the team can bring ImpactSG forward. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That's a huge gift. Thank you. And gift was a key word that open our different experiences. So please, next.
Okay. So it's very odd. It's one of these thinkers that I mentioned earlier, Jean-Luc Marion. He's got this phrase, the presence of an absence. I think it is that presence of an absence that keeps me moving. The fact that there's a void, a gap somewhere, draws me to this, which is why we call ourselves being bridgers, right? We try to bridge that gap. If everything was full, if all of us were full, there's no need for an exchange, no need for an economy, right? The fact that there are things missing, there are blanks and gaps, there are absences, requires circularity, requires us to gift and then receive, gift and then receive. And that natural momentum, I don't think I have to force myself to keep going. I just keep going. It's just inside of me, I think.
Thank you. And the mystical author, Jesuit author of the 18th century will agree strongly with you. Thank you. Please.
Yeah, it's a difficult question because I think perhaps, I'm not sure, but maybe more because I'm the rector of a pontifical university. So you've got a very specifically defined kind of set of possibilities even of what to do. So the question is, can you be a leader when your role is defined? You haven't been the founder of the thing, you have been sort of elected to carry it out. I think that this presence of an absence idea is a good way of thinking about it. And then the sense that there's always new collaborations, new steps, new things that can be done. You know, that there's a lot to be discovered. In other words, you've got a lot that's defined and there's a lot that's yet to be defined. So it's interesting to see how you continually move forward. As I said, we're in a phase of significant curricular reform, and so fascination to see how things go. And yeah, but there's something inside which drives you into that present absence. I think that's a good answer, yeah.
Thank you very much. And I want to add, because this is a topic of reflection of myself and of discussion in class. Sometimes titles, role, position, it could become like something where we hide part of ourselves, and it's difficult to keep what lead us to a good leadership, inspirational position, and with the institution around us, of the institution that we live. So it's interesting dialectics. Thank you. Yes.
I don't know if this, yeah, that it's because you have to work with so many people.
Yes.
And you don't have that kind of autonomy. So I don't know, hiding behind the function is not the way I would say it. It's the risk of working with so many people.
Yes.
That leads you in so many directions then, yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Please.
Hello?
Yes.
So I just would like to answer with one experience, you know. So why I knew this basking, this sports? Because I listen a brother that asked me a help. So does it mean to be leader doesn't mean to listen, doesn't mean to just let's bring yourself where maybe the finger of the God would like to have you, you know. So I just have this kind of adventure of basking because I try to help friends, and these friends let me know these sports, and I discover under the sports something more. The joy of the people, the last people, like you know, always Pope Francesco teach us, and really the joy of these people give me 100 times back what I'm doing. You know, so that is really something.
That's
and I take the occasion for thank you very much, Roberta, for share with us your condition. And I saw in the face of disabled people that playing, you know, basking, they realize their self and their dignity in training their self, improve, and win. You know, so thank you very much.
Thank you, Roberta and Professor Grevin. Can you add your voice to?
To me, the very important is to continue to have a dream and try to reach the final point that is not final.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but give you.
And so, yeah, is a challenge. You try every day, in every single things, little things, to mix and to try to reach the best you can
Thank you,
every
Roberta.
day. And so dream become a hope.
Very clear, very. Thank you. Professor Grevin, you have been the beginning, now the last word to you.
Thank you. I think when you asked the question, the first word that came to my mind was vulnerability. The more I go ahead, the more I feel my own vulnerability, but that makes me closer to the needs of all the others and urges me to keep going on.
Thank you. Thank you to everybody for this great contribution, and we have a lot to think, to work, and to contribute thanks to you. Thank you.